I see a lot of C. I think C is the key to retiring. C stands for Capcom Cup. C stands for cancellation.
Yes, it does.
It also stands for content creation.
Yes.
When you're like, oh, that looks good.
it.
That looks lucrative.
Yeah.
I have seen on Twitter people saying, I'm done now. I've graduated. Thank you to my sponsors, my opponents, my training partners. Only for them to crawl back inevitably 3-4 months down the road and be like, I'm back. Like, bitch, you ain't Michael Jordan. Like,
That's right.
I don't need no retirement announcement from you. Either keep playing, which is great because we want to grow the community, but I don't need to hear your retirement speech if you don't mean it.
Yep.
And I've seen that a lot.
Oftentimes, like you said, anybody, at least from what I've seen too, anybody that has ever posted about retiring, they're always still playing.
I'm like, you're coming back.
Yeah, they're every single time.
Actually, there's one person at least that's already retired. You know, I'm very happy to be the translator for him.
Yeah, I think
There's one at
if
least.
you win enough, you can retire. But very few people win such an inordinate amount of money to be able to ride off in the sunset.
Yeah.
So I think you do need wealth to retire.
There's a lot of factors because he also lives in Taiwan. You know, there's living expenses is low. His lifestyle is not expensive. You know, there's a lot of factors that he can retire.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, he's not even playing. But I heard he's, you know, maybe, I don't know if they're gonna re-invite the champion for the, like, will he try another shot for another million? What if he gets 2 million?
Crazy.
That'd be sick. If you were just quiet the whole time.
Yeah.
Wait, if you won $1 million, would you retire? Or would you keep playing?
No. Because I always say, fighting game is what makes me wake up in the morning. Like, anything that I go to,
You were
no
late
ma-
today.
No matter,
Speaking of waking up in the morning. But go on. Go off, kid.
whether it's a date, it's a dinner, a movie, or anything, I am always late for whatever reason. I try, but like somehow always something happens.
Yeah.
And even on days that you know I really really motivated, like something just happened. You know, like it just doesn't. You know, but I wake up especially early when I'm very young, excited to play game.
Oh,
So
okay.
I think that I don't think I will ever retire. You know, but it'll be more fun. You know, I will speak my mind out more.
Yeah.
Compared to now, I'm a bit more reserved because I don't want to go to forced retirement. You know, since I can't have the retirement, you know, so I'm a bit reserved.
Eventually, like for players to really retire, it's going to have to get to a point where it's like other sports. They've been playing for a certain amount of time, they're on a salary. Then I think it makes more sense to where you say, you know what, I've had enough, I've made enough, then I can retire. But if, you know, for the longest time, you're just playing at casuals, you're just playing online, you're playing even for a team for a few months, there's what are you retiring for? You know, what are you really retiring for?
You can retire from competitive playing. The grind when you're labbing it and you're going to all the tournaments. But I don't think you can actually quit the game completely.
Yeah,
So I feel like
makes
maybe I'm speaking for myself here,
Yeah.
where the need to win or want to perform. Like if I went 0-2 at EVO, I think I would still find complete enjoyment throughout the rest of the weekend. Whereas when I was much younger, like Xian's age, I would be devastated outright because my goal there wasn't fulfilled. So I feel like I'm in a good spot right now. It's a hobby and a passion, and there's love for it. So I can retire, but maybe I could get divorced from something.
Ooh.
But it hasn't happened. And here I am.
I'll tell you that much is that's something that I miss. I miss that so much. I miss that hunger. I miss being salty if I went 0-2.
Ooh.
You know, because there's a certain feeling where that could ruin my whole weekend. That could ruin my whole week.
You're toxic.
That could ruin my whole month. Yeah, if I go 0-2, I've been training, I've been grinding, you know, and at the state of the games now, I don't have that competitive drive. So am I retired? I don't know.
Well, what you say is what a lot of the OGs, like everybody really yearn for, you know, to be salty and hungry for, you know, but now that all the OGs are kind of retired, already on retirement, I have to say that it's because the prize money are a lot higher right now, which is the reason why, you know, there's more upset. You know, you don't feel as you know, last time the prize money is so low.
Yeah.
After you get like top 8, you know, maybe a baccarat hand can just make it back. You know, so it doesn't, you know, you're just not doing this for money, but you know, now the feeling is just different because I think that's different.
Damn, that's true. Yeah, I was getting salty over $200 prize pools.
Your pride
Yes, salty.
was hurt because you didn't live up to your expectations.
Yeah.
But now there are all these calculations about how much money you missed out, how much salary I might have foregone if I didn't perform well during this stretch. So the calculations are definitely different.
Yes, so that's why I was talking to Angry Bird during Gamers 8 where he lost to Kakaru. So he got 200,000. He was in the winner's bracket in the grand finals.
Yeah,
So he lost to Kakaru.
yeah.
So he lost 200,000. So I said, are you sad or are you salty? He told me, you know, I have 200,000. Why would I be sad? He got second place. He's in the winners. He beats Kakaru very often. He lost it there, but he didn't feel salty because he said he has 200,000.
That's crazy.
Okay, I don't believe it. But then, like, just want to say, they're like, even if Chris Wong tell me against UMA, you know, 700,000, oh, I have 300,000.
Yeah.
I don't believe it too.
Yeah, he
Still
just
salty.
lost the world's biggest money match in a fighting game.
Oh my god.
I'd be salty. He's and you're forever gonna be written in a Wikipedia as like second place. Like you're part of the Google like search, like, oh, who won in 2023 Capcom Cup?
Yeah.
So I think that feeling of saltiness is really important to hold on to while you still have that fire.
Absolutely. So, damn. So essentially, you're retired once you lose the saltiness.
Can I?
No?
Yeah.
Because Angry Bird wasn't salty.
Oh.
But you don't believe it. Yeah, I'm going to say something that kind of goes against the grain of what their Lord and Savior says.
Yeah.
You know, Daigo said that, you know, you're getting better with age. I believe he said something along those lines where, while I do agree that with the games, it is different than physical sports.
So can I interrupt you?
Yeah, please, go.
Can we check who is the last 5 opponent Daigo lost to in the tournament?
This is what I was waiting for. Come on, Sian. Come on, Sian.
You mean how young
What were their ages?
opponents were?
I just want to say that if there's a computer right now,
Yeah.
the last. Okay, when he went
We're pulling it up right
so when he went to, he said age doesn't matter, you know. So when he was young, anytime when you heard Daigo lost, who did he lost to? Come on, tell me. Momochi, Tokido, you know, and stuff.
Infiltration.
Yeah, infiltration, you know, like it's all like Alex Bai, you know, I don't know, Justin Wong, you know, or someone.
Yep.
But the last he went to Sweden and CEO,
Yeah.
you know.
Wait, he was
I
the E
just-
CEO?
He's a CEO, but okay, I just wanna say that, you know, the people that he lost to now that he's older doesn't really tally with his words. I'm a fan, guys. I like Daigo. Okay?
Yeah, don't get
Guys,
canceled.
don't get canceled. I like Daigo, guys. You know, I like Daigo, but who Daigo lost to, I think he's getting old too.
We're all
I mean,
getting old. I did notice exactly what you're talking about, which is the competition. When I look at it on screen,
yeah.
younger,
Yeah.
better, more educated, more knowledge, certainly like drippier. These guys do not look like your typical archetype. Yeah, much younger now.
Age matters. Come on, age matters. Daigo will never lose to names like Joe, Lazy Boredom, Go Glow, like in a row. Like age matters,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like it matters just in the game.
Yeah.
I think that it's about motivations. It is about, okay, so Daigo is the only one that hit the sports level to me. Because everyone in fighting is struggling.
Yeah.
In my opinion, like we're all not eating well, which is why there's a lot of drama.
Yeah.
But for sports people, everybody on the field kicking the ball
Yes.
is eating well. So they are doing it as a passion, like it's a $200 pot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's levels we have to climb, you know.
Yeah.
So I think Daigo is the only one that reaches that level. He
Yes.
doesn't really care about the money,
Yep.
you know. So I think the age has caught up.
100%. I agree 1,000% with that.
It's not just the game reflexes, the game reaction and stuff. I think your commitment, your motivation, how you feel after you lost, not so salty anymore and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So all this, like, I think adds up and makes you, you know, like, and looking at how Big Bird and Angry Bird is tweeting when they lost.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys said I'm wash up. Can you believe, like, I don't think anybody said Big Bird is wash up. You see, he's dominating so much, right?
Yeah.
And so when he won, he's like, he's here to prove to the people that say he wash up. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, he's winning so much. They've been there winning so much, and he's just there. He wants to win just to prove people to say he's wash up.
When should somebody retire?
I see a lot of C. I think C is the key to retiring. C stands for Capcom Cup. C stands for cancellation.
Yes, it
It
does.
also stands for content creation.
Yes.
When you're like, oh, that looks
That's
good.
it.
That was lucrative.
Yeah.
Stable.
Yeah. I mean, I don't, you know, I've always felt this way. It depends. Like in this field, I mean, just like with sports as well, you know, there are people that retire and just you don't see or hear from them again. But, you know, I do think that this is something that's just hard to really just stop. You know, it's hard to really just be done with, it's especially if you consider content creation still being part of it. It's not really retirement.
I don't think people really retire, you know.
Yeah.
Like, the only one that retired was the one that won Capcom Cup.
Yeah.
Won the content creation.
Yes.
They say, or they go into commentary. So C is the key.
See, I commentary.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. that
Everything
is-
has to do with
the
the
key.
It's the key to actually retirement.
I tell this story all the time, but I'll say it again. When I played against Yen and I had the soul taken from me, it wasn't even like a 0-10. It was in the triples of digits.
Yeah.
And you don't feel like you get put in your place.
Yep.
I think that for me was the moment of retirement. So what
Yeah.
Shaq says about not being able to be dominant, that guy that he once was and knew he was capable of,
Yeah.
was the epiphany for me that it's time to find
Yeah.
other C's
Ooh,
out there.
other C's.
The
I like
C's
that.
was blue. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I can do this then and find another function to
Yeah.
apply myself. But I knew I was no longer a formidable player.
I think, to that, you should retire, I guess. Once you completely don't feel it. You know, you're just sitting there and then all of a sudden that light comes on and it's like, wait, what? Why am I doing this? And it can hit. I think it can hit at any time. It can hit anybody at any time.
This is why we need Viagra for playing. So that when you lose, I now wish that when you beat my ass so bad, there was some magical fighting game pill where I'd be like, oh, I can't do it anymore. I'm tired. I'm dropping all my combos. I'm really soft that I can just pop a pill, bam, right back in it. And I start like twitching. I'm like, my posture is super erect and I could get back in it. There needs to be performance enhancing drugs to bring people out of retirement for that time when they do need to perform well. Yeah, we should get a sponsor for that.
I don't disagree.
The pharmaceuticals out there have some miracle drug to bring back my reactions, my dexterity, my combos. Please give me that, my elixir of youth, my confidence. So I can look at myself in the mirror and not be disgusted at my gameplay. Please let us know what that antidote is.
What do you guys think? When should somebody retire? And what does that retirement look like? Are you retired in the comments? Please let us know, and thank you guys so much for watching.